Sunday morning, St. Patrick's Day, and a thought about the big greens that are on the scene. I'm all for money. I have this idea about integrated capitalism, that the extant systems can integrate themselves. And here's two big extant systems that I think can be addressed. Arms sales and teacher unions. Now, in a global situation, I'm going to go back in time and go back to the 1840s in the United States. And somebody says, is it the moral institution of slavery and the economic reality of slavery? Could we address it in percentages? Could we say to the great monies that be, skip the states' rights stuff, and just tell the economic interest, we'll start a program where we'll buy, we want the slavery stop, and we want you to fine-tune your economic vision of the future and integrate it with ours. But you've gone on this Katie barred the door, cotton or else theory, and we think it's cotton a lot, but not cotton or else. And we believe we'll win if it comes to a fight. But barring that fight, we'll buy off, we'll let you integrate and hire your people, percentage at a time. Say the first year, put up a network where we'll buy you off, we'll pay you to not enslave. First 2 years, we'll set it up so 1%, we'll get 1% of your slaves out of the deal. Now, cohesively and coherently, that could have been done, but there have been difficult because of communications, but still communications were, there was the same kind of talent, but it wasn't as fast. I say we can do that with arms dealers nowadays. So over here we have arms, weapons, things that go bang, things that can locate you, and tell those people that they don't have to be in the same old rut. People who supplied Assad. Who's this guy Assad? And check the borders out of Syria. Those aren't mountain ranges that make the Syrian border. As best I can divine, those are European and probably British Empire rail lines. And I would imagine probably in some kind of place where a railroad would go fast. Okay, now another one is teachers' unions. I'm all for arms. We should. Everybody wants to protect what they got is good, but this idea of killing off people instead of feeding them, probably because you start getting people who are better at it than the people in the palace. The Archduke finds out, how are my people doing? Well, about half of them are doing everything better than you do. Okay, so teachers' unions and all of that infrastructure. This is a laptop. Yay, laptop. Teachers' unions could be paid systematically to stop the treadmill they're on. They're on this treadmill where you get promoted to lieutenant colonel teacher, and then you, after being major teacher, it's like the kids can't stand it. No one can stand it. Like, if I see one more TV show about how the genius kids don't need the school, I don't know what I'm... Okay? Pay them off. Someone help start on something like this. YouTubers could get together, and we could start shows just sort of like, hey, wow, let's like put 5 of us together, link up, have a Sunday show, and or have a show. It doesn't have to be just that Sunday. You can look it up anyway, and our sponsors, after all, are us. Well, imagine all these school students, 30 billion, back to the great big number that we all are learning, like, you know, 5 people who watch these things are learning to know. There's $30 billion buys us 30 million laptops in the United States. Now, I don't know where, the United States loses $30 billion like when it rolls over in its bed with like whoever it's in bed with. Its wallet just sort of goes. Oh, what was that? I don't know. Like went to start up. Now it used to. It used to be more fun like that because people were actually getting. But that's another story. 30 million laptops, and then everybody's suggestions can come together and you can change your vote. Instead of this, there's all these people who are Republicans who are kind of going, well, I'm not going to vote for Obama, and not because he's black. I don't think I wouldn't vote for Biden either because it just makes me feel icky. It does. I want a Republican. It was like, vote for Eisenhower. He's dead. Yeah, man. Like, we'll talk about, like, he's already got a track record and it's tough to beat. That's why people are aching for a third party. Well, I didn't. Well, that's I'll reveal who I voted for last time. It'll surprise a lot of people. Okay. Anyway, rhinos can vote. They can vote for Obama, and they can say, "Hey, I voted for Obama. I gave him a chance. I got some money." And my money isn't that tacky, flashy money that just starts like stupid wars for to sell arms. I know the people who do that, and I know the people who could stop it. And be heroes. Be heroes. Say, oh, we're going to give you a chance, but be overt over it, again, on this medium. And I bet rhinos who want to spend their money well would love to live in a world in which teachers don't go through the stupid, I'm going to eat another rubber chicken teacher dinner and and what are the people doing to tell our teachers what to teach in order to give them master's degrees? You see them on TV? And arms dealers, we never see them on TV. Occasionally we see the guys who buy their arms. And so far, Gaddafi, Mubarak, and Assad, what do those guys have in common other than their modus operandi? More later. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and more on that. 021.